This is a video of the JVC Super VHS machine that I'm selling. The model number is BRS378U. I think this came out around 1992 or 1993. Very nice machine. It's got one major problem, which I'll talk about in a second. This is an industrial Super VHS. It's got 24-hour time and displays the time and the date when it's off. It's got a very large jog and shuttle, which does work. When you turn the machine on over here, you get a readout of the time and, of course, the hours, minutes, seconds. You have automatic tracking, which is defeatable, and you have, of course, Super VHS. When you put a tape in, you have to flip down this whole entire door. When you insert a tape, put it in play, the automatic tracking kicks in, and if it's Super VHS, it will indicate right over here. And you're hearing the playback on my TV, and the auto tracking is kicked in. This thing is an industrial editor. It's got lots of features. The nice thing I like about it is when you close this door, you can still access the main functions from right here. You have play, you have stop, you have your fast forward and rewind up here, pause is over here, and of course you have the scan mode and frame by frame and all that. That's where the problem is. If you scan backwards, it eats the tape. If you rewind it, it eats the tape. So some of you may know how to fix that. If you can have this thing real cheap and fix it if you know how. To record, very simple. You push in the record button down here and push the play button, and you get a little red circle indicating that you are in fact recording. Plus there's a very bright record light right over here. That's how you record. Let's look at the inside now and see what we have. This actually has a color processor, which is very unique. Two separate controls for white balance, one for your color level, and you have processor on and off. You have detail, a filter, a digital filter, sharpness control. You have a record level balance and level, AC online on or off, and remote code. This does not have a remote, although there is one available for it from JVC. Down here we have even more features, as you can see. Again, this is a very high-end machine. This can actually audio dub on the hi-fi track, which is just great. It also has a real fast erase feature, which is one of the main reasons I bought it. It also has, as you see here, an E to E mode, which is kind of rare. So this right there, high-speed erase, that is a great feature. You can actually erase a tape while you're in fast forward. Just amazing. Very, very few machines did that. The only reason I'm selling this thing so cheap is, again, in the reverse scan mode and in rewind, it eats the tape. The tape will go in the stop mode. And you have to eject it, reinsert it, and play it again, or put it in a rewinder. That's how I rewind tapes on this thing, in a rewinder. So here it is, the JVC BRS378U. I do have a manual for it, which is in perfect shape, but that's all you get. You get the machine, which is semi-working. You get the manual. I don't have the remote or the original box. If you just want to play tapes, this is the thing for you. It does play standard VHS, Super VHS. It does play back all three speeds. It only records in SP and EP. And it's a great machine. It's all metal, and it's not a little cheap piece of plastic. This thing was well over $1,000, I'm sure, when it was new. It's also got, by the way, a door down here that flips open with even more things. Headphone jack with a level control, a remote pause, S-video in, and even a mic input. So it does have a lot. This does have a lot. Very low starting price, so get it while you can. Thank you for your attention.